What's good, y'all? Here the most woke, no joking. I'm back at again with a brand new video, and I'm gonna keep it a Bowberry biscuit. I'm kind of tired and dead from a kind of long night last night, but I guarantee it was not as long as Darryl Worley's night last night. Now, some of y'all already know the news, but if y'all know who Darryl Worley is, he was a corner we used to play, or a safety really. He played both. A defensive back who played for the Panthers for 2 years, and then this past offseason, like maybe a month ago, almost exactly a month ago, we traded him to the Eagles for Torrey Smith. And people were wondering, did we win that trade? Did the Eagles win that trade? They got a new DB, and we got a serviceable receiver, but who really won that trade? And then this news came up, put these tweets from Ian Rappaport 3 hours ago. He said, hashtag Eagles cornerback Darryl Worley was arrested at 6 a.m. this morning when he became combative with police, and Philadelphia police administered a taser on him. Sources tell Mike Garofalo and me. A gun was recovered at the scene. Now, there was never any real, I don't feel like there was any real, like, concrete evidence of him being, like, this kind of way in Carolina. There's another tweet here that says, incident occurred at Broad and Patterson near the team facility. So he was close to the Eagles facility. And another tweet from Ian Rappaport says that the Eagles recently traded for Darryl Worley in exchange for Torrey Smith, who they were slated to release. In college, Worley pleaded no contest to misdemeanor assault. This time, Worley was found passed out inside a vehicle blocking a highway. 911 was called. Dude, he was passed out in a vehicle blocking a highway? When was this again? It was 6 a.m. He was arrested at 6 a.m., so it means he was probably passed out blocking a highway at like 5:30-ish. 5:30 a.m., this dude's passed out with a gun in his car, which is not illegal to have a gun in your car. First of all, it's not legal to have a gun in your car. If you have a license to carry, we don't know all the facts yet. I don't know about Darryl Worley, but if he had a license to carry, the gun part shouldn't matter unless it was illegal or not registered. The next tweet says, Eagles statement, we are in the process of gathering more information about Darryl Worley's arrest this morning. Bro, this is something serious. This is something serious. And I think people are still saying we should wait to see how both play, how Darryl Worley plays, to see how Torrey Smith plays, before we find out who won the trade. But I think we won the trade. I think we already won the trade because this happened not even a month after we traded the dude. And he's from Philly. You have to understand that Darryl Worley's from Philly. So sometimes, you know, you can grow up in a situation and then you move out of there, you get better for yourself, and you're just out of it. But once you go back there and you're living there, you can go back home, you know, for a couple months at a time in the off season or something like that, or on vacation. But once you're living back in that situation, and you might have some people in your life from before who just maybe aren't that great of influences on you. And I don't want to pass the buck to people you may have known. This is all conjecture and just possibilities. But, I mean, there's just sometimes when you go back to a situation and it's just not the right place for you right then. Even though it's your home, it may not be, it may just bring up old things or just things you don't need in your life at this moment. Let's look at Darryl Worley's stats from last year, though. From his past 2 years with Carolina. I mean, his rookie season, he played cornerback. He started 11 games, played all 16, 1 interception, 62 tackles, and 9 passes defended. That's not bad. Last year, he started 14 games, played in 15, 2 interceptions, 49 tackles, and 10 passes defended. So he's a pretty good defender at the corner spot, but honestly, he just wasn't the right fit for us. Actually, he's 6'1", 204. He ran a 6'4", 40. Oh, 6'4". He ran a 4.6 40 at the combine. Not the fastest blazing speed guy out there, but I think we definitely won this trade because from what I'm hearing, Torrey Smith is a really good. He's not really good. He's a solid guy out there at the 2 or 3 position at the corner at the receiver spot. So I think, and if we draft a cornerback first this draft, I honestly believe he's going to be better than Darryl Worley. Whoever we get, if we pick a corner in the first or the second, I just think he's going to be a better player than Darryl Worley. And we have Torrey Smith. I think we won this trade. But that's not what this is about right now. This isn't really about who won a trade or what happened. This is about Darryl Worley getting arrested. And I don't want to make any big assumptions, but I think it's a fair assessment to say he wasn't just like sleep deprived, passed out in front of a highway blocking traffic. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think he was sleep deprived. I won't say whether it was one thing or the other thing, but these kind of stories there's gonna be more details to come out of this. We're gonna find out a lot more about this situation. So as that comes in, I made another video on Darryl Worley. But just so you guys know, this man was arrested, and I think we won this trade. Now, if Darryl Worley comes out and he's a monster next year for the Eagles, and Torrey Smith flops, I'll say I was wrong. But I think we won the trade, and I think we'll be in great shape for next year with Torrey Smith as our receiver, and whoever we draft and pick up for our corner. Maybe even Corner Elder plays better than Darryl Worley. Who knows? But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below, man. Are you surprised by this? Do you guys know anything else about Darryl Worley in his past that may make you think that maybe there was something else? Maybe there were signs of it? Let me know. You already know to do that like button. I got a button right here for you to subscribe. I got a button right here for you to watch more videos. Namaste. Back sooner than you think.